Yo, what's up? This is Sonny from Sonny Eat Well Club. I'm at my upstate New York farm. We're going to plant the little tomatoes right now. We're going to do some cherry tomatoes and regular beefsteak tomatoes. I'm starting here with my raised bed, which every year I turn it over and I add a little bit more soil. I'm using the Miracle Grow for in the ground. I like this. And I turn it over and raked it in a little bit. So we're good here. And what I'm going to do this year, because of time-wise, I had bought already the plants already grown big already like this, all right? But this year I'm going to use this black mesh, and the water will go through this, but it'll stop the weeds from coming through. So hopefully we can do this with the wind here, okay? And I'm going to roll this right out like this, okay? Now, if you don't have it, you could use some staples with a hammer, or you have the staple gun like I do. We're just going to start here, putting a little staple in it like this. Okay. And we're going to put one at the other end here. Okay. Another one. Another one. Now remember, the water will go through here, but I won't get any weeds. Hope. So I'm going to go down, 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 right over. Put another staple here. Put another one there, there, there. Okay. Just go random. Okay. All right. Put a little more here. And if you don't have the staple gun, you could take some sticks, let it go over the railroad ties into the dirt. That'll help too. Okay, so now I'm going to get my scissor here and cut the excess. Like this. Okay. All right, so far so good. Next, I'm going to get my tomatoes. I'm going to put an X in the mesh, dig a hole, and start planting the tomatoes. All right, so now that I have the black mesh that the water goes through it, I took my scissor and I made a big X, put the flaps over, all right, and today I'm using my hole digger because it's a little easier. I made a nice hole there, deep enough, and I am going to start planting my tomatoes. The one right now I'm doing is the cherry tomatoes. So let's get that in the ground. Okay, we'll get this in the ground here. Now, what I'm going to do, what you're going to see that I'm going to do, I'm holding this up. These are what they call suckers. Okay, they're not going to get any fruit, and they're just going to take energy away from the plant. So it looks like, oh my God, what am I doing? Like I said, this will not produce fruit, these little ones. They call them suckers, and we're just going to get rid of them. So all the energy could go up to the plant. And hopefully we're going to get a nice harvest of some cherry tomatoes, and we'll make a nice salad, and we'll make a lot of things with it. Okay, there we go. Let's get a little bit more out of there. Good, good, good. So I loosen this up a little bit. Okay. Okay, we'll get it out. Get down. Don't worry if some of the branches break. They're going to grow. I'm going to put this right down in here. All right. I'm going to go down, down, lift this up. And then, of course, I know it's laying down, but you can see behind me I've got the nice cages for this, which that's what I'm going to do next. Let's pat this all the way down and get it in. It depends, whatever you want. Sometimes I use either made a big X, put the flaps over like this, dug my hole. Now I'm going to put the tomato plant in. Then I will put dirt around it, put the flaps in, and we'll go to the next one. I loosened this up a little bit. Okay, get that out. Right in there it goes. Press it down very good. Put the dirt around it. Like this. Okay, we're doing good here. And then don't forget, when I'm done with this, we got to give these plants a good drink of water. Good drink of water. Okay, now I'm going to get my cage. All right, put my cage here. this is the first time I'm using these cages. Usually I would use the sticks and then tie them up. But this year we're going to try this. I'm just going to open these just a little bit. Okay, just a little bit. Okay. I still might have to, as they grow, tie a little bit up, but basically we're good. I'm going to put this right down here. Okay. All right, let's press this down a little more here. Okay. All right. So we're going to go to our third one. All right, so we're on our third hole here. Okay, took it out of the pot, loosened up the roots a little bit. Okay, we're going to put it right in here like this. Okay, push it down all the way, get some dirt around it. When I throw the dirt around it, the flops, we don't need these are suckers. We don't need any of that, it's not going to do anything. Okay, I'm going to get the cage, the last cage, wherever I put it, over there. Okay, this will be okay. And I'm going to put the cage. It's just that they're tall. They'll be fine. I'm going to put this cage over it. I'll let it hold up on my leg here a little bit. Okay. Alright. I'm going to put this over it. And like I said, if we break some leaves off of it, it's okay. And then again, remember, at the bottom, take the suckers off. They're not going to give you any fruit. Okay, they're just going to take energy away from the rest of the plant. So we're going down like this, down like this here, down over here. Okay. All right. Now we got our plants in. I'm going to give this a little sweep. All right, and then we'll go to the next step. Okay, so I got these little garden sticks at the box store. You can get them in anywhere. Home Depot, Lowe's, garden centers. And what I'm going to do, obviously, I'm going to pound them in the ground a little bit. I'm going to put it on all the corners in the middle. Okay. Because I'm going to put some netting. Yeah. Don't have to go crazy with it because there's not going to be a lot of pressure on it. I'm going to go around and do that side. And then I'm going to take this netting. Okay, and it's really, really so fine. It's really hard to see through. So my friends, the deer, leave my tomatoes alone. Okay, so before I put that netting over this, I want to give these a good drink of water. And I mean, you got to give them a good drink of water. And don't forget, this the mesh that I put down, the water goes through it. So don't think that it's going to stop water from coming through. It'll stop. The rainwater will go through. It'll all go through. Don't worry about any of that. And you don't have any rain within 2 days. You got to water this stuff every day. Every day they need a good drink of water. All right. So I'm going to put this to the side. Now I'm going to cover it with the mesh. Okay, so I've got this netting mesh on here, and this stuff is hard to work with because you can't see it. Now I've got these little strings, if you want to call it. They're plastic. You buy it in the garden center. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tie a little bit here like this. Okay. Make a little knot so it stays. Cut it. I'm going to do the same over here. Okay, I'm going to make a little knot. All right, and this is another thing that's not that easy to work with. Okay, tie it. And I'm going to go all around. Okay, and I'm going to do it to the bottom too, all around there. All right, so let's keep an eye on this. And let's see what kind of a yield we get. This is Sonny from Sonny Eat Well Club. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe.